Hello everyone. Today we are checking out Transformers Authentics Alpha Class Megatron. What I love about this toy line, the Authentics toy line, is that they're cheap, but they still produce really cool looking figures. I mean, I love the super high quality collector figures, but they're so expensive. They can get upwards to $200. Even the cheaper ones are $90. But look at this. $10 at the dollar store, and we have he doesn't have any kibble. Even the high quality figures have kibble. This has nothing, no kibble whatsoever. No random bits hanging off, just like a solid looking Megatron. And this is a really cool design. And I love that his arm cannon is actually like a tank cannon, like a tank barrel. That's pretty cool. He's big, he's chunky. And for the most part, he's got clean, tight joints. His right leg does like to come down slowly, depending on the angle you have it at. Pick the right angle and it holds itself. He has a little bit of ankle tilt. I don't know how intentional it is because this foot doesn't like to tilt at all. But my old toys didn't have ankle tilt, so the fact this has anything is kind of crazy. I mean, again, $10, cheap. This is just meant to be a goofy, fun toy, and it still has ankle tilt and waist swivel. What? I mean, you can get some cool stuff going on with this guy. I mean, look at that. His arms don't go out super far, but neither did Transformers Cybertron Optimus, and everybody loved him, so I don't, that's not the end of the world. And you can kind of do this. It looks a little silly, but you can kind of get it out. His face sculpt is cool. He can turn his head all the way around, but his shoulders get in the way a little, so I wouldn't recommend it. I would just stick to this, but that's me. His cannon, his cannon can actually go on this little hole on the bottom. I think that looks cool. That's pretty much the robot mode. Oh, I want to compare him to some of my other figures to show that he scales decently well. He's a little bit smaller than Cybertron Prime, but he makes for a decent opponent because they're similar in size. And if you want to go for more of a Transformers animated style situation, you could get a deluxe class Prime. So Megatron's this giant imposing beast. Now onto the vehicle mode, which doesn't roll, but it has wheels, but they get kind of stuck. So they don't really roll very well. Alright. Unfortunately, there is parts forming, so you have to take the cannon off. Oh, one more issue in the robot mode is this has a habit of popping off. It doesn't like to stay in sometimes. Oh, now that I'm recording, it'll stay in. But usually it just randomly pops out. Even when I pulled him out of the box, and he was like this. So that is a potential problem. So to transform him. Oh, wait. Bonk. Put his head in there. Close that up. Peg the arms into the chest. Spin. Oh, you gotta spin the waist around before you peg the arms in. And then getting the leg situated is a little awkward. Oh, come on. There you go. There you go. Now, both of you suckers peg in. The legs kind of slightly peg in. It's a little awkward. Awkward fit. Let me get him in there. sit the gun in that bottom peg of his arm is on both sides, and you peg the gun into those. And done. His feet just hang out on the side, but they look enough like armor or something. I think this is a cool looking tank, and it's pretty chunky, pretty compact. It doesn't flop around. Bits don't come undone constantly. Nothing stays pegged in perfectly. It just kind of stays together by virtue of having good ball joints. And it doesn't really roll. But you can use your imagination, silly goose. Its cannon goes a little up and a little down. The turret doesn't turn. This is a very nice vehicle mode. I like it. But that is it for the Megatron review. He came in a nice box, a very clean looking box. The dollar store I went to had a wheeljack as well that I'm thinking about getting my hands on, because I saw a review of him and he looked fun. There was also another non-Transformers toy, but it was like a set of 3 really cool looking robot dudes that I might try to get my hands on in the future and review. I'd love to get more of these Authentics. I love that they're actually cheap, because, I mean, Transformers, they're toys. You're supposed to play with them. But when they cost $90, you just don't want to get them. It's $10 for a really cool Megatron. Thanks for watching this far into the video. If you enjoyed, you can give me a like. You can subscribe. You can talk to me in the comments. If you have any, recommendations for cool, cheap Transformers toys, let me know. Alright, later.